Chase Lowriders.
How's it going, everybody? Looks like I had a little issue right here. Didn't want to go live. So, but yeah. Oh, hold on. So, anyways, I'm gonna be getting Candynchrome to call in right now. Make sure I'm connected. I hear it in my headphones. See if anybody gets online. A couple people. So how's everybody doing so far? Four people. All right, she should be calling in any minute. So you guys are probably familiar with her. I do a lot of work with her. Our special guest, Candynchrome, she's gonna call in. Hopefully this works as planned. Canadian model. And we'll see how this goes. Hello, can you hear me?
I sure can. Can you hear me?
Yep. I got you connected in my setup. I hear you in my headphones.
Okay.
All right.
I'm on your headphones?
No, I can hear you. Have you hooked up to Bluetooth on my setup here? So how you doing over there? How's Canada right now?
I'm doing all right. It's been raining nonstop, and we finally get a little break in the clouds.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and it's been a little crazy because we can't cross any borders.
Well, yeah, this whole coronavirus has set us all back in this industry.
There's no basically personal crossings. It's commercial only right now, so all trucks, and that's it. There's no personal crossing, no traveling, nothing like that.
No, wow. You guys, hold on. I'm gonna see if anybody on watching the live. You guys can hear her. Someone chime in. Candy? Are you able to watch the YouTube, or are you just on your phone?
You know what? I might be able to pull it up on my laptop right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, they confirm they can hear you. All right.
You're a little fuzzy.
Yeah, if you just go on. Yeah. So if you're not familiar, well, you guys should be familiar with Candynchrome. I've done enough stuff with her. And we decided to do a little phone interview because, well, right now there's no shows or anything really good. We both miss Texas.
Sound good, Rick. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, good. So you were supposed to go to Texas too, right? For the Super Show, and that was all last minute.
I was supposed to be there. I think it was Tuesday. They asked me to come. I had everything booked, ready to go. And then Friday, they announced the travel advisory to not travel internationally, or you'd be in quarantine upon return. So at that point, I decided that I couldn't afford to be quarantined, and I didn't. I had to cancel my trip.
Yeah, and then are they doing basically the social distancing and everything that they're doing out here? Are they doing it over there?
It's pretty strictly enforced here at this point. I mean, you can't even go into the grocery store, and there's stickers on the floor where you're supposed to be standing at checkout. You're only allowed to have X amount of people in each store. Some stores only taking one per person or one transaction. And it's just grocery stores and, essentials that's open. Everything else is closed. So no beauty appointments.
Yeah, that's all bad. Yeah, I know. I've been hearing from a lot of my female friends. They're all stressing off getting their nails done, right? And thank God I shaved my head, so I don't have to worry about getting a haircut.
I had to pay off my esthetician, my wax girl, everything. Now my next one's gonna be my hairdresser. I had to pay him extra to work under the table.
Yeah, I think and some people won't do it because they're scared. But yeah, I mean, I get it. We all get it. It's all part of what's going on right now. So right now, since New Mexico got pushed out, all these events, we don't even know what's going to happen for this year when it comes down to any of these car shows and where where the traveling is going to be and everything like that. It's in the industry, and a lot of people don't know this. You guys are like I said, familiar with Candy as a model, but she's very she's not just a model. She's a businesswoman. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the things that you have going on? And I mean, basically, I know you don't model for a living. What do you do?
I mean, modeling is more of an art to me than anything, but right now I'm kind of obviously everything I do for a living is around automotive. So I sell restoration car parts for any of your classic and or custom cars. Right now I've got an eBay store going under Candynchrome. Take a look. I got Cadillac, G-body, a lot of truck. I'm doing a lot of C10 square body parts. So that's my main focus. But honestly, I'm just looking forward to when I can travel again. Like that. I'm stuck up here and I love selling parts, but the shows down there versus here it's not even on the same level. So it's just, my whole summer is basically on hold until we know what we're doing for the notice.
Well, yeah. And then also I just want to let everybody know that her eBay car parts link is also going to be in the info section on this video. So if you click on YouTube, you're watching on YouTube and you open up the info section, it'll be there. Also the link to her Instagram. So if you guys don't have one, I know you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people actually that follow my YouTube and they have no social media other than YouTube. So I do get a lot of people chime in, but they don't have no social media. Hello?
Cutting out, Rick.
All right. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This whole Bluetooth interview, it's all new to me, but hopefully I can just move my phone better. Anyhow, so the people that are watching, anybody have any questions? I could see it on my my live chat board.
Yeah, let's hear the questions, guys.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So we got Boogaloo 1964, and he asked, "Do you have your own lowrider?"
I do. I've got a 1996 Cadillac Fleetwood. It's actually my plaque car. I am Eco Car Club.
Yeah. So she's also a car club member, guys. There's some.
I got that, and I got a G-body, but that's not a low rider. It's a low rod.
Yeah, low rod, dude. Well, from the video that you posted on that vehicle, and when it's running, that sounds like a monster. What do you have in that?
That's a stroked out small block, so it's basically a 383, and it'll be about 10 horse to the rear wheels. So I'm pretty excited to get that one. It's basically ready to go. I'm just waiting on audio right now. Once I have my audio done, it's ready to roll. I'm just not willing to take it out 90%. The car's going to be 100% to roll it.
Oh, I see. But what you say? What was it going to be pushing in horsepower?
Pardon me?
What was it going to be pushing in horsepower?
600 horse to the rear wheels.
600 horse.
So that car, I mean, out of a small block, that's pretty good.
All right. And then back to your Cadillac, that's lifted, right? Hydraulics?
Yeah. Just a basic lay-in plate, 2-pump whammy. Nothing crazy. I just wanted a super clean car, and that's what I got. I bought it all original out of Oceanside, California. I imported it to Canada. I rolled it all stock for a couple of years and accumulated all my parts and my Daytons, and bam, years later, I'm an USO member. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. There you go. See, so she's more than a model, my friend. This is one of the reasons why we work so well. and everybody has their thing, but um, you'd be surprised. Last year we did that shoot that we haven't posted any pictures from, but we did that shoot in Arizona, and
You're talking about the Lux detail one?
yeah, and but when you started talking about the car parts to all the guys and their faces was just like, yeah, I just couldn't. It was funny because it was just astonished on straight knowledge that you knew about us.
Shout out to Click, Orange County. I know you guys are out there.
Yeah. Yeah, one of these days we'll be able to post those pictures. Hopefully it turns out to what it was for. But we'll have to get on Lux. Shout out to Lux Detail. He's sponsored and helped me out a lot too, especially when I'm out down south.
And keep your eyes open for that shoot. That was a good shoot. The photos should be coming sooner or later.
Yeah. So were you able to get on the online? Are you able to see the feed?
I am, but I had to mute you because I could hear you delayed.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
No,
so
yeah,
I'm watching the feed.
Yeah, if you could see the feed, you could read the feed. So.
Waiting for the more questions.
So you guys here, hit up, type out some questions. You can see the
What
feed
did you buy, Louis?
About your first lowrider. Oh, see, there you go.
Lowrider.
Is it put together or is it going to be a lowrider, Louis? Usually, certain people that are online watching my lives, maybe they couldn't get on right now. I don't see some of you, but I see a lot of different people. Thank you guys for for watching. So right now you're not working like a lot of people, right? Because of the coronavirus.
I mean, I'm always moving and grooving. I'm just, I'm keeping my distance from everybody. But like I said, commercially for U.S. customs, I can still get parts over the border. So I am selling stuff in Canada, but my main focus right now is drop shipping. So I'm rebuilding lbcparts.com, lbcpartsdirect.com. And then I'm also specializing in square body truck parts. So if you guys are looking for truck parts, I mean, that's a really hot industry right now. I've got all used GM truck parts. So I've got that and my eBay store. So I am still working, but I'm working remotely.
Yeah. So yeah, I had talked and we were saying what we're doing all this time. I'm still working because what I do for a living is considered essential services. Today I have the day off because it's Cesar Chavez's birthday. That's a holiday, and they recognize it now for like the county holidays. So they gave us a day off paid. Yeah. So you were saying you had to build the eBay to be able to work from home, right? I mean, or just kind of like keep moving, keep getting parts out and so on. Was that correct?
Yes. I mean, I'm just basically the orders get filled and I work from whether it's my shop or my house. I'm basically just remotely working yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't know who, well, she's located out of Canada. So
just to respond to that comment.
Yeah. She's out of Canada.
She's asking for 1972 Impala parts. Yes, they're hard to find. And it really depends what you're trying to do. I have a good glass house connect, but I do not have that earlier stuff you got to find original parts for.
Yeah. You had I think for your LBC, you were getting into the interior and stuff like that. You had all those stuff with the digital dashes and everything.
Dakota Digital would be my biggest. I would say I sell the most Dakota Digital and billet specialties. If you need billet or if you need Dakota, I've got you. That's prices hands down on the internet.
Oh wow! So see, I'm hooking you guys up. You're not just listening to a model. You're just to a parts person, someone that knows what's up. So for reals. But yeah, so like I said, in this video, when you guys watch it, and after you're done listening, and you're interested, seriously, there's link in the bio for her eBay. You can check that out. And then, of course, if you haven't and you somehow, for some reason, you don't her Instagram's in there too. And then she's revamping her website, so we'll get that to you when that's ready, up and running. We'll put that out for you guys too.
And I will offer free shipping to everybody in the lower 48. So if you guys do need parts, let me know, and I'll hook you up and make sure that you get free shipping.
Oh, nice. So how many other events did you have to cancel, or are you probably looking at canceling because of all the stuff that's going on?
I mean, I had 4 or 5 flights to book prior to all of this happening, and I was just kind of waiting, and then now I've just got everything on hold. So, I mean, I was pretty upset about Dallas. It was one show I really wanted to attend this year, and then everything else was just kind of coming in, and luckily it just kind of worked out that I didn't book it yet, and I'm kind of just sitting on hold. The one that I have booked is with you, Day in the Bay, and I'm really hoping everything's cleared up by then, end of June. So,
yeah.
And then the rest are July and August, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. I will be in Atlanta in July and Portland in July, but once again, it's just a waiting game, and I got so many places I want to be, and I can't even come visit Cali right now.
Well, yeah, exactly. I've canceled three trips. Of course, was Dallas, Chicano Park, and New Mexico. And then, so now I gotta wait and see. Can't do New Mexico now because of the date. And then I mentioned that on another live. Also, the Day at the Bay is June. What was it? June 28th, I think.
June 27th, I think, isn't it? 27th, 28th.
Yeah, I think it's one of those days. It's been a minute since I looked. Let me see. But yeah, so far we got that booked, and and that's pretty much it right now. I mean, the Stockton show they moved that to the May 31st. At the looks of it right now, they're looking at lifting all this stuff up around May 3rd, which is the weekend of Cinco de Mayo. So could you imagine if they just tell everybody that they're free to go, do regular stuff, and it's the weekend of Cinco de Mayo? You know how off the hook that's going to be?
Yeah. Right? I wonder if it's going to go back to normal.
It's going to be more than normal. Everybody's going to take their car. Oh my God, it's going to be crazy.
Everybody's going to be 6 feet away from each other.
Yeah, I mean, people may be still nervous. People, it just depends on what's really going on, and hopefully they don't extend it anymore. I think at the end of the day we'll see, but this is I mean, there's more to life than lowriders and car shows, but it's part of what we do, and we're used to it, and this is just one of the many things in life that this whole coronavirus thing has put on hold for everybody, just normal life and things we're used to doing. And maybe it'll bring back a bigger appreciation for all these big shows and cruising and just being out there and being able to be out there. Hopefully, that's what I think. I think it's going to bring a bigger appreciation for all this stuff we do every year that people complain about having to pay for.
I can't say how blessed we were to make it through Arizona, make it through Frank's After Hop. And then for me, I mean, the biggest thing is Cheetah's passing. Being able to be at Cheetah's memorial and be together as a car club family. If that would have happened any later, I mean, none of us would have been able to attend and come together like we did. So it was probably a blessing the way that it played out, because we did get through Arizona. And then hopefully this kind of sets us up for the rest of the summer, and let's just be positive about it, and we'll end up back at shows by June.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot riding on after June, because, see, New Mexico was the first weekend of June, and they pushed it to August, which I don't understand why. I mean, I'm sure
that's a huge push.
I mean, even like I get like Chicano Park was just a big if, but now it's for sure they're looking at May, so everything in April's done with. So, and for me, putting fresh footage, putting up fresh content for people to watch, that it's hurting my earnings on YouTube because I mean I know plenty of people are watching my videos or they got nothing else to do, they're watching them again, but it doesn't count. Like for the most part, it's the fresh footage, it's new content every day that adds to your earnings in life and making money on YouTube. So it's one of the reasons why I'm like, oh, we got to do an interview, because I hope and give me good feedback in the comments after this video is over. You guys just keep commenting, give me good feedback. Do you guys want to see more of this? Do you want me to do more interviews and so on? Because this is part of like how I'm going to do also when I start doing my podcast and recording for that. And it's just going to be different stuff, kind of a different direction, but it's all going to be custom low riding and stuff like that. So don't be too worried.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. We got to keep that content relevant right now. I would love to be taking flash pictures for you guys, but nobody in their right mind wants to go out and do a photo shoot right now for a camera team. So unfortunately, you can get a lot of old car show photos and maybe some selfies. But until then, let's try to strategize and do some podcast stuff. And you never know, maybe Rick and I will be on a split screen sometimes.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out. I think that's the only thing. YouTube doesn't do that. But I think we could do you do lives on Instagram with like a split screen. But
yeah, Gary Vee does that.
Yeah. And then also I gotta give a shout. You guys like the shirts? Order the shirts. Go to my website, www.pincheslowriders.com. Go to onto the online store. There's shirts, there's hats, and there's coffee mugs.
Go get them.
Yeah. So, guys keep supporting. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I appreciate if you guys, like this video, share it on your social media, Facebook, everything else like that. Go check out Candyncchrome's Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, and you guys see her in the comments. So that'll be her YouTube channel right there, Candynchrome. So she was.
Yeah, you guys.
We got to inspire her to do more.
With my YouTube?
Yeah. You got to keep doing it.
Okay. Well, I'll be out there. It needs to be warmer out. In Canada, it's cold. I don't want to go be shooting content in the cold.
Go take a selfie video in the snow or something. No, I was kidding.
Not fair.
No.
But yes, you will see me on YouTube more this year. I got some plans. I just got to come up with a couple. Oh, no, not even a couple. I need some more lighting. That's what I need right now.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I've been an advocate for many years, and a lot of people they didn't see how YouTube could benefit. And I always tell people I had a YouTube before Google owned YouTube. So if you didn't know that, Google didn't always own YouTube, and they bought YouTube. And I had one before Google bought it. So like 08, 09, I think. Yeah, I think 08, 09, I had a YouTube.
So,
and there's stuff. So you can find my
comments.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, where's the question?
Oh, I don't think they know what to ask. I think
I see there's some sick cars on here. A 79 Monte Carlo, a 63 SS drop.
What do you guys got? You guys watching right now? What do you guys have? What kind of car you got? I got a 2018 Malibu. I'm not old school yet. Pierce County. Yeah, I think I might go out there to I have to get the information, but I was supposed to go out to Oregon to the casino. There's a show out there, and I think it's in August. They want me to go
show in Oregon are you going to?
It's a show in Oregon. It's off the coast and it's at a casino.
Unique?
I believe so.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's. I think it's a combination show. It's like a 2-day show, and it's going to be like hot rods and then lowriders more on Sunday. And I got to fly into Portland. Into Portland, but it's like a 2-hour 2-hour drive to the casino from the Portland airport.
I love Portland though. It's probably like one of my favorite cities. The food's so good there. Shout out to anybody in the Northwest that hangs out in Portland. You get that good food. Well, maybe not right now because everything's closed. But
yeah. Yeah, I think up there, Washington and Oregon, I think a lot of the car shows seem to be at the casinos. This is what I'm seeing. I'm sorry I didn't have I'll get more information. I got to start keeping a sheet of events, and then possibly may go cover and stuff like that. But right now, I haven't been doing that too much research in that because of all the stuff that's been going down. So it's kind of
yeah. So I'd like to post my travel dates too and what events I'm going to be at. But right now, it's to be determined.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's frustrating because it's like everything's up in the air, and you can sit there and say, okay, well, this show is the next show, but then we don't know if this is going to get extended and it's going to get worse or what. Like I said, they're looking at saying that they're going to continue this, social distancing and everything else to May 3rd. Well, like I said, that's the weekend of Cinco de Mayo. You tell everybody they can get out the house. Oh my God, it's going to be a party.
Right.
Let's see. They want.
Well, I'd like to definitely do some more shows in the North. Tell me more about her. Well, I'd like to do some more shows in the Northwest, like in Washington, but can't get across the border right now. I even bought a truck so I can tow my Cadillac to shows in the States. So hopefully you'll be seeing me. Maybe it'll be summer 2021 at this rate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I hope it doesn't. I hope it didn't take a year.
And no, I'm not single. And no, I don't have kids.
But you guys hear that? So you had an Audi, right? Your daily?
Oh, I miss my Audi. I miss my Audi so much.
What was your Audi?
I had a 2017 RS7. So it's basically like a Lamborghini Gallardo, but with 4 doors.
Okay.
Big body.
And then you got rid of that so you could get a truck.
Yeah, I had to go trade it in. So Audi decided to make a new body style, and my car would be really depreciated. So I went and bought a truck so I could tow my Cadillac. And I went and bought a Duramax.
Damn. See? And then you also get yourself a trailer for like your modeling. Have your own changing room.
Well, that would be kind of ideal. Enclosed trailer with modeling quarters and.
Hello? Are you there? Sorry.
You're still there.
I had to fix something on my camera. So, yeah, on the cameras, they're like about 25 minutes in. I did looks like almost 20 something minutes, and I had to repress the button so it works right. But on the camera, even the newer cameras, mine's a mirrorless, it only records video for like a certain amount of time. And then you have to repress.
Oh yeah, it's live, so it probably only does it for
like 28. I think it's like 28 minutes now, actually 30 minutes because I started recording when I did my setup. I run the way I run my setup. The video is recording, but I actually don't use any of the footage in the camera. It's just so they could see me through a regular camera instead of using the camera on my computer or something like that. I don't know. I'll show you I got to show you how to do all that too. So when you start doing more YouTube stuff.
I know. I'm going to do my YouTube. I just got to get these 2 web stores out of the way, and I'll be able to focus more on that. Because really, the YouTube part is just editing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've told you could watch a lot of tutorial on YouTube for editing. That's how I learned everything I did. And for if you want to know what kind of Cadillac she has, if you go to the beginning of the video, she tells you. So if you chimed in late,
Did you put my Cadillac at the beginning of the video?
no, we talked about it. No, somebody was asking what year Cadillac.
You see that
So,
big body? Like I like all my cars big.
right. Well, but your G body is a Regal, right?
Yeah, so that build started out as a lowrider, and then my homie passed away, and he was the one that helped me build it. And then I decided to build it in his memory, and he would have put high horsepower, big wheels on it. So that's why I kind of did more of a low rod inspired build, all coilovers, big horsepower, just a really drivable car. Because those cars, they go fast and they do wicked donuts.
Yeah. Is
your car? I got the Cadillac.
Is it a Regal or is it a Buick National? I mean,
it's a Regal.
It's a Regal.
It's a plain Jane. It was a plain Jane bald top 60-40 split Regal.
Oh wow!
It was one owner, green. Like it was not a good looking car when I had it. when I first had it.
I mean, that's how they started.
It right. I painted it twice, and I really, I wish I would have done it differently the first time because there would only be one paint job on it. But now this time I stripped it to bare metal, and it's a brand new car. There's not one used part on it.
Nice. So they can find pictures and stuff like this on your Instagram. I know you post once in a while about the Regal. Somebody's asking about King of the Streets. You know what? They haven't changed anything yet. That's in July, and hope to God that it doesn't change because that's a great event. And I'm
planning on going to King of the Streets.
You're gonna try to make that.
Not get canceled.
You're trying to make.
I will be there as long as it doesn't get canceled. Yeah.
So I'll just give you a little thing on King of the Streets. It's like an outdoor car show, mainly a hop. It started off as mainly a hop, but they always made room for the cars. So it's a hop. It was a hop before a show. So it's kind of like going to Frank's Hop, how Frank's Hop was even this year. Okay. So it's like that. And then they go cruising afterwards. Just kind of like how we go from Frank's Hop to the Tullison. This is how they do it there. And the difference is that they have permits to cruise the mission. And there's signs along the mission that say event parking for the King of the Streets Lowrider event. So that's
super cool.
Yeah. So they figured out how to do it.
I'm really excited about this event.
Yeah. So if you guys have any hookups,
so let's all stay home, guys, so we can go to King of the Street.
Yes. Let's all stay home so we can have like the craziest Cinco de Mayo ever, like off the hook. Because I think bring like a real cruising lowrider Cinco de Mayo, like San Jose is off the hook when it comes down to it. Used to be like off the hook when it came down to that.
That'd be awesome. You said that's the first weekend in June, right?
5th of May is on
Saturday. So it's going to be, that's awesome.
So, that's the one thing where usually everybody goes cruising. There's a picnic in San Jose. And, even though they don't want people cruising, I don't think they're going to be able to stop unless they prolong the damn Corona thing. So.
No, I feel like there might be a little bit of leniency if we're allowed to go cruising.
Yeah. Well,
our main cruise here in Canada is May the 2nd, I believe. It's the first weekend anyway in May, and they just canceled it this week. So that's our biggest low riding event next to a couple of our car shows here, and it's now canceled.
Yeah, see, everything's going to get pushed back. So we really can't expect to do anything much other than just the best you can, and then like this. Oh, is it King of the Streets? It's cold, but see, they moved it. It's not at the college. Now it's going to be at the Cal Palace. But when there's like the thing about San Francisco is in the morning it's going to start off like cold and ugly and foggy and everything else, and you go, is it going to rain? They get to the hot. By the time you get to Mission is more. It's going to be warmer, like 70s. So like you got to take a change clothes. It's a change, and then once then when the sun starts going down behind the buildings and you get in the shadows, and then it gets cold again because you're right next to the Frisco is an ocean. Have you been to San Francisco before?
Have I been there before?
Yeah.
No, I've not been to that event. This will be my first year.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's probably weather you're probably used to. I mean, it's like this cold, but then like in the sun it's hot.
So it's so like Arizona.
Yeah, it was like Arizona, but well, when we go there for the weekend of the Super Show, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Well, that show, like this year, it was super cold and then super warm and then super cold again. So
yeah,
you just gotta be prepared for both.
Yeah, especially in July because it'll get hot. I mean, when we get like to the Mission, it gets hot, but it'll start off like overcast and cold. But and then like it's like because San Francisco's 45 minutes away. Like San Jose will be like 90 degrees, but like San Francisco, it'll be like 60s or something like that. And then when we move to where the cruising's at, it'll get hot, and then it starts to get cold again at night.
Yeah, we just gotta be prepared for it. I see some good comments here.
Please tell them they love you in the Central Valley.
I love you too. In Canada, lowriding is very small. Like I said, I'm dying to get out of my igloo and come to LA or come to anywhere other than here and go to a car show event right now. But I'm stuck in an igloo.
Yeah. Well, luckily the weather hasn't been that great out here either. So, for the most part, we haven't really saw too much good weather while we're all stuck. So there's not that much stress about that. But I think once the weather gets better, I mean, but you only see there was only people that got busted because they're freaking going to the beaches and they had to shut the beaches down because they thought it was a holiday. It's crazy.
Stay home, guys. We need to go to car shows.
Yeah, it's hard. It sucks, especially me. I wish I could stay home. I wish my work would tell me to stay home, but I'm essential services and I have to be there. So, yeah.
I'm essential service too. I'm shipping you guys car parts so you can work on them in your garage. Hit me up, lbcpartsdirect.com.
There you go. See? LBC Parts. Was it lbcpartsdirect.com?
Yeah, I have lbcparts.com and partsdirect.com. They're both me.
All right. Well, I'm just seeing there's some of my regulars. They finally got on. So we'll be sharing the video. We'll be sharing this. I'll be sharing it, of course, after we get up being live. I will be sharing this on social media, on Facebook, on my personal page. So feel free to share this. You guys, like I said, in the comments after the video's over, the regular comments, give me some feedback, and hopefully you guys like what you like this setup right here. I mean, unfortunately, even if she was local, we couldn't do a one-on-one interview because of our social distancing at this time. But with the phone interviews and stuff like that, I can try to do more of them and bring in other people or even other models and do more of this. So if you guys like it, let me know. Keep that. And like I said, check out the links underneath the bio. Go to my website if you want a shirt or a hat, and check us out on Instagram. So with that being said, you have anything to leave everybody with?
You know what, guys? Just stay home, stay safe, and I really look forward to seeing you guys in the next car show. So, I mean, at this point, check us out. Use our links. It's Pinterest Lowriders and Candynchrome. And tell us what you want to see, like what you want us to post. And if you have questions, we could do this again. I just want to say stay safe, and I'll see you guys at the next show.
Yeah, and I'll definitely do that too. Next time, what we'll do is we'll set up something for you guys to send in questions, and we'll be more scaled to something like that, so we could do more stuff. So hopefully, you guys like this. And as for now, I think we're good right now, Candy.
Awesome. That sounds good.
All
Yeah,
right.
hit the link in the bio. Subscribe.
All right. And if you, like I said, and she has her own YouTube channel as well, you guys go follow her. And I'll put the link to her YouTube channel up in the community section on the YouTube.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for giving me your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And thank you guys. Talk to you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Good night.
Night. Bye. All right, everybody. Well, that was that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For now, you guys have a good night and stay safe. All right. Stay healthy. All right. Bye.